Alright, welcome back. So, hopefully you had a fun time with Brandon. I hope everything went well over there. I forget who he fights, but it's the ghost type gym. I can't remember what the guy's name is, though. But hopefully everything went well. I see our Totodile turned into Crocodile. And we also now have a Weeping Bell. So yeah, Brandon definitely likes to grind more than I do. I mean, he might not enjoy grinding, but he does it way more than I do. I was talking with him about uh, how, like, when he decides to stop grinding, and he said it's usually when the Pokemon is like within a level of the other or the next gym, which, fair enough. Everyone has their, the way they like to do things. Personally, I hate grinding, so I tend to avoid grinding as much as possible. And sometimes that's not a good idea because later on in the adventure, usually, especially with the Elite Four and Champion, as you probably saw in my Pokemon Red Let's Play. Well, you probably didn't see it, but if you go back and watch my Pokemon Red Let's Play, that's kind of what happened. Was I I didn't train up my Charmeleon as much as I probably should have, and that kind of bit me in the butt later on. Like, it still worked out, obviously, but it definitely was a little more work than it needed to be. Alright. The other thing that I kind of noticed is that Brandon doesn't really like to fight trainers, it seems. At least not as much as I usually do. I tend to fight all the trainers. I don't know if that maybe might be like a mentality with Nuzlocke, because I know watching some of his streams, which obviously you should check out after you watch this, is he has some really bad luck with trainers, usually. And if you have bad luck with in a battle, that usually means you lost a Pokemon. And since it's a Nuzlocke, you can't get those Pokemon back, which does suck. But this isn't a Nuzlocke, so he doesn't have any excuse. You can go over to his channel and tell him that you have no excuse not to fight the trainers. And this guy really liked Doduo. So, thankfully, these next couple episodes are more or less going to be dedicated to getting the bear up to level 30. Because I want my Ursa ring. Is it actually a useful item? They can be. Like, they're nothing extravagant. Unfortunately, your mom does not buy you a Master Ball, which is quite sad. I'm increasing the text speed fast because I realized that I probably didn't change this. And I would prefer to keep the speed of the text going a little. It's not quite as bad as like Final Fantasy 1, where if you don't change the text speed, you're going to be waiting a while. Especially on like Speed 1. attacks move so slowly. A whooper. Alright. I'm just gonna use Feint Attack, because I'm not sure how much damage Thunder Punch is going to really do against this, since I believe Whooper is a water ground type. And Feint Attack seems to do a fair amount of damage. So, I was thinking that Teddiursa got Bite. He actually get... Teddiursa actually gets Feint Attack, which is what I was thinking of. I knew it got some type of dark type move. I just couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was Bite. Which honestly seems like the more appropriate move for Teddiursa to know, but whatever. Flappy. So this is the evolved form of Mareep, which you can't get in this gen. Or not this gen, this game. Mareep and that entire line is not in Crystal. I believe it's... I can't remember which one it's in, but I'm pretty sure it's at least in, I want to say Silver, maybe? Could be wrong. I'd have to look it up. But the fact that this is really the only, like, electrical type, like, solely dedicated electrical type in this game, or in this gen, or that's introduced in this gen. I can't remember if there's any others, but this would be the only ones that you would get early on in the other two. So unfortunately, we're kind of out of an electric type, until much later in the game when we could get a Pikachu. Because I believe the only places you can really get Pikachus in this, if you don't get the Pichu from the egg, is Viridian Forest in Kanto. Spoiler alert, we're going to be going to Kanto in probably about 20 parts or so. Maybe not that many, but... Alright, so if you talk with this girl, she'll actually give you her number, and she is I want to say the only person that you can get Thunderstones from. So it's very worthwhile to talk with her, get her number. I actually get really lucky, and I think it's in the next part that both her and the guy who gives away Firestones gives me a call. I end up getting both of those pretty quickly, which I was very happy about. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to... I'm not sure, like, what we're going to do. If we want to do, like, Jolteon, or if we want to hold out for Pikachu, maybe get that. Get Pikachu instead, so we can get a Raichu. I'm not sure. By that point, it seemed pretty late to be getting a new Pokemon, but I don't know. We'll see. I use Feint Attack because Lick just doesn't really do that much damage. It's not a very strong move. I'm trying to hold out with Teddiursa just so that we can get this next level. Give it as much XP as possible. Because again, my current goal is to get Teddiursa to evolve. This Teddiursa, Ursaring is an amazing powerhouse. just pure strength. Alright. I don't remember how many trainers are up that way, so I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. Probably could have cut this part out, but... Okay, so that was me, Come on, Brandon. Although I don't think Brandon actually went this way. I think I'm, like, skipping ahead here. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to give him a little bit of crap. Just for, you know, just because I want to. Alright, now we need to head south. All of these are apricorns. You don't really need to get them if you don't want. I just pick them up. They usually end up going into the box anyways. Not the red, white, and blue. Red, black, and blue. Alright. So I'm trying to remember where we are at this point. So I believe this is where the Pseudo-Ludo was. So if you talk with this guy, he'll give you his number, and this is the guy that you can get the Firestone from. Yeah, unfortunately, in this gen, I don't think you can buy stones from stores at all. You have to get them from people that you have the phone number from, and they're very specific people. This looks like a trainer that Brandon skipped. Skipper. Hey, Clefairy. Just a normal type in this gen. I believe it gets the fairy type, right? Whenever that's introduced. I mean, it would make sense, seeing as how fairy is literally in the name. Keeps reducing my attack, and it's annoying. Excellent. It's unfortunate, like, 232 looks like so much experience, then it only goes up by, like, a small little amount. Okay. It's usually, since I record these post-commentary, I'm able to at least tell where I kind of didn't remember to cut things. Because I usually try and catch everything I can, and try and catch everything. But sometimes I miss stuff, like, especially in battles, I miss where, like, I took a bit of a pause. So, at least when editing it the second time, I can tell where I'm not talking for larger chunks. That tends to catch my eye a little more because of the lack of audio. So I guess this guy, Brandon, must have caught, or not caught, but fought. What he didn't catch was this ether. This hidden ether right here. Disgraceful, Brandon. Disgraceful. And I can say that because I'm his friend. Even if he doesn't like to admit it. Ooh, Beauty Valerie. I think Beauty is her first name. Of Unfortunately, Thunder Punch would not really do a whole lot of damage since Puppet would be resistant to it. And we got Skiploom. I do like how this line of Pokemon kind of follows the flower, like a dandelion. You have like the sprouting with Hoppip, and then you have the flowering with Skiploom, and then whatever the other one is, the blue one that's smaller is the like the dandelion fuzzes. Oh, it's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I don't know why I'm using Lick. Whatever. Still killed it. Just lick it to death. I want a popsicle Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is one now, but I want a popsicle Pokemon. That way you can lick it. Use Lick on it, and it'll do a whole lot of damage. Ooh, Eradicate. Well, this might hurt a little bit because of it uses Hyper Fang. It's gonna hurt a little. I mean, we're still 10 levels above it, so I'm not too scared, but that quick attack with the crit on us, I have a feeling it would have done Hyper Fang there because it didn't use quick attack, which meant that we got to attack first. Honestly, you should be allowed to say no to trainers. Like, why do I have to fight you? There's absolutely no rule that I have to fight you if you challenge me to a trainer battle. I want to see the Pokemon handbook here. Alright. Corsica, or Corsola, or whatever it was. Not bad. Pretty easy. Oh. Damn it, Alan. Why did you have to wait until after I got through all the grass and trainers? Ass. This. Nice. We received a Firestone. Thank you, Alan. We really appreciate your help in securing a Firestone. Now, as a reward, we're going to delete you from our number. Yeah, Ooh, that is right. I kind of forgot about Magnemite. I don't catch it because Magnemite's not really that great of a Pokemon. So we're just gonna knock it out. Probably could have caught it. I could probably come back and catch it if I really want to. But I'm gonna switch over to the Happy Dog, the Happy Doggo. Because I just want to use Ember on it. Happy Doggo is actually another Pokemon that we're going to need to start prioritizing. So the way to evolve it is by using a Firestone. We already have a Firestone, but you don't want to use a Firestone on it until it's learned Flamethrower at level 50. Which sucks. Unfortunately, you kinda gotta wait that long if you want the good fire attack. I think you can buy that attack at the, casino, I want to say. I know you can buy, like, Thunderbolt or something. But, yeah, if you want Flamethrower, you're gonna have to wait until level 50, or know something about the breeding process, and hopefully, it might work out for you that you could get it sooner, but you'd still have to, train up a new Growlithe, which would suck. I don't know. The whole breeding thing in this game just feels a little haphazard to me. Like, there's a whole lot of different things you can do with breeding, but by the time that it's really applicable, you're already pretty far through the game. The only reason why I got a Ditto was in case I wanted to use it to get it the same Pokemon. Mintberry. Cows. Well, Miltanks, but essentially the same thing. Moo. I was kind of expecting one of them to do a slightly different type of moo. Milk even goes out to Kanto. So if our own Miltank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. My Miltank ain't giving me milk. No more. This here farms most everyone wants to drink. It'll give me lots. Feed it berries, I reckon. Alright. And then he just spills the same thing. Or says the same thing again. So, yeah, there's a Miltank that's sick. And you have to feed it berries. Unfortunately, we don't have enough berries. I believe you need 3 in total. 3 or 4. And I think we only have 2 at the moment. Okay, so here is the sick Moooooooo. Moooooooo is sick. Unfortunately, it only takes regular berries, so that mint berry that you found won't work. And we don't have any more berries. Alright, well, guess we'll come back later. So there's the path to head down to Olivine. Let's show our Pokemon together at the same time. Hey, let's not. Pokefan Ruth. Oh, that's original. I believe this was before the difference in gender colors for Pokemon happened. I don't think... Did that come up in Gen 3 or I know it was in Gen 4 for sure. And it was only like with a couple Pokemon. I can't remember if it's in Gen 3 though. Nice. Great. Brag about my Pikachu. Sounds like a euphemism for something. Innuendo, maybe. Probably better word for it. But, was that your, like, wife over there, dude? So instead of attacking me, it likes to use double team. Because it can just be more annoying that way. I'm not entirely sure how that attack misses, seeing as how I'm shaking the ground. And Pikachu, regardless of how many there are, is still on the ground. This must be Ash's Pikachu or something. Alright. Finally. Thankfully it was a magnitude 7, so it did a fair amount of damage. Pretty strong attack compared to magnitude 4. At least we're not having as crappy luck as we were in the Whitney fight. Wasting my money again. I'm just checking these because sometimes there's items in those type of narrow passages. Under punch. And it's super effective. Nice. Level 28, 2 more, and we'll finally have an Ursa rank. Which I'm really looking forward to. Eradicate. Under punch. I don't think this one's going to do as much damage. It does paralyze it, although of all the status effects, paralysis is kind of not the greatest. I don't know, it's kind of like a trade-off between paralysis and sleep. Paralysis is, when it's affecting the player, it could honestly be worse than sleep. I find. I mean, both can last outside of battle, but paralysis is more or less permanent, while sleep will end. And I think that affects the player worse than the AI. Because, at least with, because paralysis, since it lasts outside of battle, the AI, it doesn't matter. Sleep is much worse for the AI than paralysis is. But, anyways. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.